I'm Ashley Manning, and this is Careers in Cannabis. On this show, we sit down with staffing agencies, cannabis companies, and other industry professionals to discuss employment opportunities in the burgeoning cannabis industry. Today, we are joined by Colleen Finn, Head of Human Resources for Acreage Holdings, one of the leading multi-state operators in the legal cannabis industry, with vertically integrated operations in cultivation, processing, and retail. Hey, Colleen, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Ashley. It's nice to be here.
It's great to have you here. So you are the head of human resources at Acreage Holdings. And can you share a little bit about Acreage Holdings and how they have fared through 2020?
Yeah, sure. So, I'm the vice president of human resources at Acreage. Been there actually just last week, celebrated my 3-year anniversary.
Wow, congratulations.
So thank you. So I was employee number 12 at Acreage. So definitely seen a lot so far in my career at Acreage. But yeah, we've definitely had an interesting 2020, as I think, most people have. So we're just trying to, keep on trucking along and being as diligent as we can through the pandemic and trying to keep everyone safe as well as employed. So that's a lot of our goals for 2020.
Awesome. I noticed the launch of The Botanist in Massachusetts. Congratulations on you guys continuing to expand.
Yes, definitely. 2020 has found the launch of adult use in Illinois and Massachusetts for us. So we've been able to open adult use in both markets. So we're excited about that, and excited about New Jersey coming along too. Hopefully in the near future.
Yeah, that's 2020 with the pandemic, everyone's working from home. Have you noticed particular challenges or anything specific with employees working from home in an essential industry?
Yeah, so right now, pretty much just our corporate office is working remotely. All of our employees from dispensaries to cultivation facilities are all going in. They're deemed essential workers. They're going to work every day. And in regards to our corporate office, we have actually decided not to renew our lease in our New York City office space. So we actually gave up our office space. So now our corporate employees are remote all the time.
That's
So,
have you noticed any challenges through the brands that Acreage manages that you've heard reports about employees working from home? Because there is the upper level management who sometimes doesn't have to come into the shop or the facility.
exactly. I think for us, we do a really great job of managing our employees, making sure we're constantly communicating with our employees. Right now, we're actually going through performance reviews. So I have managers obviously checking in with their employees, and now it's the first time we're going to do these virtually. So everything's new to us, but we really try to keep that connectivity within the team. It's a little tough because we have corporate employees and some salaried employees that can work remotely. And then you have everyone that works at the facility that has to go in each and every day. So once we kind of get a little bit clearer from this pandemic, we want to make sure that our corporate employees are going into our facilities, are seeing, our employees that have been going there every day, each and every day, and working really hard for us. So we're going to try to do that once we're able to travel again and go to all the different facilities. That's kind of our plan.
That's great news to hear that Acreage is continuing to thrive and be able to grow through this time. I know it's been unfortunate for a lot of companies, even in the cannabis space, even though we have been defined as essential, that some have not been able to grow because of employees not showing up, or their family members are sick, or they have kids. And so it's hard to be in an essential industry and continue to go into work every day through
Yeah,
this pandemic.
it definitely has. And I think from a corporate perspective, we've tried to come about with staffing plans on, if somebody does have to quarantine because their kid's in school and there was a positive case and now they have to quarantine. We have resource planning that we have worked with at the corporate level to make sure we can keep our facilities open. The last thing we want to do is close for our patients or even for our adult use states that we don't want to close the doors for if we don't have to. So we try to keep everyone as safe as possible. We have PPE, we have customers and employees washing their hands constantly. So we have a lot of protocols in place to make sure that we can keep our facilities safe and open at the same time.
That's great to hear. So we are an essential industry, as we've mentioned. What would you say? I just got report today that there was 853,000 unemployed people, and in my eyes, they're supposed to be looking for essential work.
Mhm.
So that opens up an opportunity within the cannabis industry as we're growing, especially Acreage continuing to take on those newer states. What would be some advice that you would give people who are currently unemployed looking for a job in an
Yeah.
essential industry?
Yeah, I mean, I would say one of the things at Acreage that we truly look for is passion. One of our corporate values that we have is that we're passionate about what we do, how we do it. So we want to attract people that are passionate about the industry. So from a dispensary point of view, someone who is customer service oriented and wants to help either patients or adult use customers that are coming into the store that respect other people. Those are things that we're looking for. From a dispensary point of view, if someone has customer service background, that's going to be great because they'll have that skill set. But those are the things that we're looking for from candidates that are out there. And we have, like I said, we're building up in Illinois, Massachusetts. We just had adult use. So we're building up those dispensaries now. And we do have positions and we post them on our website, so we do encourage candidates out there to go to our website and look at those positions, and you can apply directly through our website for those roles. In our cultivation and processing facilities, what we're really, same thing, we're looking for passionate people. And you don't need, there's not many people out there that have cannabis experience. So we're not looking for people that actually have that experience, but people that want to learn it and really grow within the industry. So that passion, that hardworking experience, that's what we're looking for from candidates.
So it was brought up to me in a conversation the other day that someone who had no cannabis experience, they went out and got all these certifications from different programs, but they said the applications that they were putting in, no one really seemed to care about those certifications. Would you say that emphasizes their credentials a little bit more by having that with Acreage specifically?
Yeah, I think it does because it shows their interest and their passion for the industry. So they're doing what they can on the outside on their own to learn more about the industry. So for us, we would definitely look at that person and say, hey, they've gone above and beyond. They're not just trying to apply for any job that's out there. They're actually really interested in working in the cannabis space and working with Acreage. So for us, yes, that shows
Okay.
initiative that someone is taking and is interested in joining the company.
Well, that's awesome as well, and it answers my question too. I know that I've gotten mixed reviews whether people should actually get these certifications or if they shouldn't, whether it benefits them or not. So, if someone is already working in the cannabis industry and they want to move up in their ranks from entry level to maybe manager or even C level at some point, is there any advice that you might have for them?
Yeah. So, I mean, we've definitely had this at Acreage. We've had employees go from our entity levels, our dispensaries, moving up in our dispensaries, moving up in our cultivation facilities. As we grow as a company, there's more opportunity. I'll give you an example of that. In one of our facilities, we started off with about 30 employees. Because that facility started really cranking out product, and we've expanded the facility, we actually have different shifts now. So we have first shift and second shift. So we have a 7-day operation and we have different shifts. So that has allowed employees that had started with us, maybe as a cultivation tech, to really gain the experience and maybe go to another shift and become the cultivation lead or a cultivation manager. So it's really opened up the opportunities as we've been able to grow our business to give our employees that opportunity to move up in the company. We've also had employees at the facility level in human resources, in compliance, that have actually moved from the facility level to the corporate level. So we've had openings on the corporate level, and we've looked at facility employees to see if they would be a good fit for the role, and we've moved them into the corporate. So we always look internally first. We want to look at our internal talent to see if what we can do, if they need additional training, if they need additional resources to help them move up in the organization. We want to do that. We want upward mobility in the company. If for some reason people don't have it, then we'll look on the outside. But we'd love to move people up and then hire more entry level people and keep developing them.
I know if I was looking for a job right now, I'd be like, okay, tell me more, tell me more. I want to, how do I get a job? Where do I, like, how do I get a job with Acreage? Not me
Yeah.
personally, but where would someone go to find a job? Let me back up. I'm sorry. What are some available opportunities, entry level, and maybe some C-suite level positions that Acreage has?
Yeah, definitely. So right now, like I said, all of our positions are posted on the Acreage website. So all candidates can go there and see our open positions. They are changing on a daily basis. We have openings that pop up every day, so people can keep looking at our website and apply directly through our website. We have a lot of entry level positions. So we're opening up as we open up dispensaries, and then as we change dispensaries from medicinal to adult use, and we change the hours in the dispensary, we're always looking to constantly hire, at dispensary levels. And in some states it's more than others, but we definitely are focusing on that right now, as well as cultivation. We have a lot of cultivation positions in Illinois, for example. We're building out that facility, and we're going to have a lot more positions that are coming up, as well as, like I said, first shift and second shift. So there's multiple opportunities there.
Yeah, you definitely have to be able to grow, have product to be able to sell in the dispensary. So it,
Exactly.
it's very exciting for me to see the growth of the industry transition into a corporate structure and have the formalities of a first shift, second shift, third shift. I know it's an opinion base, but it's exciting to see that grow. So if someone's looking for a job, they can go to Acreage website, look for those open postings. So that's awesome to hear.
Yeah.
So lastly, I don't want to keep you too long. Looking into 2021, what do you see the predictions for the market? We know it's growing, but what are some predictions? You've been in working with Acreage for 3 years now. So what's
Yeah.
your
I mean,
analysis?
I think obviously that New Jersey and five other states have voted to go adult use. I think that is amazing for the industry. And I think the more time goes by, the more states that are going to jump onto that. New Jersey being so close to New York and Connecticut and Pennsylvania, they're talking about a lot of those states going adult use as well. So I just
Fingers
think it's
crossed.
exactly, fingers crossed. I think it's just a matter of time before that all happens. So we're definitely focused on that. And our operation in New Jersey, we're getting that operation ready to go adult use. We're in medicinal right now, but we're really prepping for that to happen. And same thing, hopefully New York, Pennsylvania, we're looking to do some more expansions and do some more things in order to get ready for adult use. So that's really kind of our focus. And we're excited to see, we're happy that we were deemed essential and we're able to stay open during this COVID pandemic. And we're hoping that helps the legislation move along, that we've been deemed essential, and really that we are out there to provide our product for our patients and our adult use customers.
Well, I thank you for your time today. Is
Yeah.
there anything that you want to leave off for our listeners?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think for us, passion's number one. So anyone that's listening, that's excited about the cannabis industry, is interested to learn more, definitely get out there, listen to podcasts like this, read about the cannabis industry, and, look on specific companies' websites to see what they have. Even if it's entry level, apply for that. And there is definitely upward mobility. So I think if you're passionate, if you work hard, you have that work ethic, you'll definitely get there.
I 100% agree with you. I had zero experience before entering the industry, and several other people as well. The
Yeah.
passion this is one industry, passion can take you really, really far. And I believe it in every person that's involved.
Yeah.
So I thank you for your time today, Colleen.
Yes.
And
Thank you.
I look forward to having you guys back on the show and catching up with you in 2021.
Definitely. Thank you so much,
Awesome.
Ashley.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
You can follow our series, Careers in Cannabis, as well as more great shows like this one at TRICHOMES.com. If you're a member of the cannabis community and you have a story you want to share with us, please reach out. You can reach the show by emailing careersincannabis@trichomes.com.